Little darling, it's been a long, long, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles are returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Darling, I see the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Oh, there goes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright. No, 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 it's alright.
And we're sailing. This year's adventure is a bit of a mystery, even to myself, because the winds are forecast to be light for the next at least a week. There's some, I've forgotten the name of the wind, the one that pours off in the south of France. There's a little bit of that, but otherwise I'm going to be bobbing along the coast, I think, taking advantage of the onshore and offshore winds throughout the day. So like this morning, the wind's coming from the land, and that's because it cooled down overnight and the sea is warm. And then as the day goes on and the land warms up this afternoon, it'll be an onshore breeze from over there, so I'll obviously be on the other tack in the afternoon, and then at night you get what you get. So a lot of bobbing, I think. We'll see where we get to. That's my new solar panel. It looks a bit messy at the moment. I just need to clean it up a little bit, but it's working fine. So I had to build it in a junkyard, which wasn't good, and I couldn't get all the stuff that I actually wanted, so it's a bit of a botch, but it will do. Right, I've got to get back to steering. Well, as expected, it's coming on to, I guess, 10:30, and there is no wind. True wind speed 1.3. And although I'm heading 014, I'm actually going backwards at 0.2 of a knot on the current. So I'm just going to, look, that's Valencia still over there. I'm just going to bob around here until the wind comes in the afternoon, and then hopefully we'll make some progress. And it's going to be like this for the next few days, so I'm not getting frustrated. I'll watch an episode of Game of Thrones or something and just chill out. Otherwise I would go crazy if I was... I'm rambling now. I'm already going crazy. No, I'm not. Yeah, so just trying to stay out of the sun and make whatever speed we can make when we can. There's nothing. The wind direction, if you look up there, it's rotating as the boat wobbles from side to side. The wind direction rotates around 360 degrees because there's no wind. Although you see those little ripples say there is wind, but and my smoke blowing in that direction shows there is wind, but it's not enough. 1.5 knots. Yeah. So the wind picked up as expected around about noonish time, and we've been trotting along at 5 to 6 knots all afternoon. There's a sailboat over there who's been following me. He's making ground but very slowly. He doesn't have AIS, so I don't know how big he is. There's one over there. Oh, he's just about on the horizon now. You probably won't see him. And he's a big sod. The AIS claims he's 30 meters long, and he's been making 9 knots all day, so he's gradually overtaking me this afternoon, but no worries. There's a port over here, Castellón de la Plana or something, and these large cargo vessels are at anchor, so I'm going to go in between him and him. Should work nicely. There's a few vessels on their way in as well, but nothing that seems to be conflicting right now. I'm a little closer to the shore than I really wanted to be, but I've managed to dodge that. Remember from last year, that massive fish farm was back there. Managed to dodge that one. But this is the way the wind's taking me. I'm on a really nice kind of almost beam reach with the momentum up, even though we've got what, 11 knots. I'm making 5.5 to 6, 11 knots of wind, 5.5 to 6 knots over the Oggy, so that is good. Yeah, slow start. I'm going to run my 24-hour log from noon to noon, so that we missed this morning where I sat for about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, just dawdling, doing nothing, waiting for the wind to come in. But it'll be the same tomorrow. So I should have this till about 8 o'clock at night. Should have some breeze. Then it will die. Then I'll have very light air overnight. First thing in the morning, like this morning, there'll be a bit of wind off the land, and then by lunchtime, the same as today, I'll get the sea breeze kicking in, and that's when I'll do most of my sailing. So although I'm a bit too close to land, I'm going to try and use the time overnight when there's no wind to get as much sleep as possible. Obviously not sleeping for long periods, but I might even drop the sails and just bob and sleep in my 15-minute shifts. We'll see how we go. We'll see what the wind does first of all. I'm close enough that I got phone signal, and I've checked with Windy and nothing new, so could be a while. 160 miles initially to Barcelona. We've made about 30 to 35 now. I was thinking that I'd be in Barcelona in 2 days, but I don't think I will. I think it's going to be more like 2.5 to 3. And the plan, yeah, I haven't even mentioned what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go sailing. Obviously I'm going to end up back in Valencia, but I'm going to kind of go around the coast of Spain, then across the Bay of Marseille, maybe past Saint-Tropez, see how far northwest I can get. The winds won't be good once I'm on that northern or the southern coast of France. The winds are going to be on the head. It's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun.